Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you me.
Well, I know you've heard about me, who I am, about divinity.
Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Tonight we'll be taking a detailed look at each member of the group Ascend. The group Ascend has been singing for almost 7 years now. They've ministered at many different congregations across the island. As a group, they're known for having a well-balanced sound. But what about the individuals? What are they like? If you're curious, keep watching and you'll be sure to find out. Without further ado, let's start with the leader of the group, Ferguson. He's 27 years old. He's married and is an engineer by profession. The former Glenmere High School student has been with the group from the very beginning and thus is well suited for the role of leader. In terms of what part he sings in the group, he is the person in the group that sings mainly the special chords. You know, things like minors, etc. As the leader of the group, he has applied some of his knowledge as an engineer to ensure that he plays an integral role in how the group functions. He's responsible for analyzing songs, setting new goals and standards for the group, and of course, to calm things down if there are any disputes. Mark is a person that leads by example, and his drive to succeed as a vocalist and a minister is the reason why he is by far the most animated and expressive member of the group on stage. Outside of his leadership roles and skills, Mark is a person who is very logic-oriented, and though he can be contentious sometimes, he is a person who also loves to smile and laugh, and has a witty sense of humor. Overall, he's a chill guy to be around, and a great leader to have. The next person we'll be talking about is no other than Ferguson. He's 26 years old and is the appointed assistant leader of the group. He is the group's bass singer. Matthew, a former Glenmere High School student, is also the group's main administrator. He documents the group's progress during practice and on social media. He is the main contact person for the group. So yes, if you want to contact the group, he is the guy you need to speak to. As assistant leader, he takes on the mantle of leadership when Mark is not around. He also plays a role in writing and arranging songs for the group to minister. As a visionary, Matthew believes the group can be an influence in winning souls for Christ. Matthew is someone who also likes to smile and to laugh, and is the main member of the group to interact with fellow ministers when the group sings at various events. When he's comfortable, he's a pleasure to be around, and the group is grateful for the role that he plays. Okay, so on to the next member of the group, Jodi Pinnock. Yes, I'll say that again, Jodi Pinnock, affectionately called Jodi, is the eldest member of the group at the age of 28. He's a very practical person who is very good at electrical work. The only member of the group from the community of Spring Village, the former Willardine High student has represented them well, as he is the group's tenor. He's called the elder because, though he is the oldest member of the group, he is still mentally beyond his years and thus falls on the wrong end of many elderly jokes. His wisdom is also the reason why he is the group's chaplain, the main person to lead the group in prayer and devotion. Jodi doesn't smile as much as the other members, but that doesn't mean that he isn't a joy to be around. He is someone who always has at least one compliment to give. Once you get to know him, you'll quickly see that he's an all-round decent guy. He's just a little old, that's all. So the next two members of the group will be looked at as a pair, because in some way they form sort of a dynamic duo. These two members are Ferguson and Raheem Williams. McKeon and Raheem rounds off the Glenmere High School contingent in the group, as they are also former students. As you might have noticed, there are 3 brothers that sing in the group, and Mikhail is the youngest at age 21. He is the group's main lead singer. His many riffs and his smooth tone has been the high point of many of the group's songs, and listeners oftentimes show a great appreciation for his singing. Some may not know, however, that he is the main song composer for the group, and he has played a part in the arrangement of many of the group's most beloved songs. Raheem Williams, age 20, is one of the group's most versatile members. He sings baritone and lead, but mostly tenor. Finally, however, he is the main beatbox for the group. To be fair to Jodi, he can do his fair share of beatboxing as well. Anyway, Raheem is the son of Everton Williams, a member of the group Men of Valor. In case you don't know who the Men of Valor are, please check out the group's latest vlog, as they did a tribute to them. With that out of the way, you might be wondering why they are considered a dynamic duo. Well, I can safely say that they are best friends, and they have a good understanding when it comes on to singing. Also, as a duo, they are the troublemakers in the group, always finding something to laugh at during practice. Though they like to joke around, they're very dedicated members of the group who play their roles well. Both Mikhail and Raheem are entertaining to be around, especially when they are together. Just looking at them from afar, however, you won't be able to tell exactly what they're like, because generally speaking, they don't talk much. But being around them when they're comfortable is a completely different story. Last, but definitely not least, we go to the youngest member of the group, and the group's newest member, TJ Stevens. He's 18 years old and currently attends the Cedar Grove Academy. He's a bright student and an aspiring chemical engineer. He is a quiet person that doesn't talk much, but though he doesn't talk, there's no way you won't notice him. Well, unless you're blind. Currently, he sings mainly baritone and supporting lead for the group. TJ joined the group late last year, and since then has shown his commitment and dedication. TJ is the only member of the group who is not from the Spring Village Seventh-day Adventist Church. He attends the Ebenezer Seventh-day Adventist Church in Spanish Town. Overall, he's been a pleasure to work with. He is very attentive and does not shy away from placing his own ideas and input into practice. We look forward to see what he's capable of, and I'm sure you the listeners want to see more from him too. But don't worry about it. In due time, he will shine. So friends, that concludes our detailed look on each member of the group. Yes, more could have been said, but that's all we have time for right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and share, and of course leave a comment. This is it for now. Goodbye. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you me.